Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. There is so much to talk about, starting off with some excitement that happened this weekend. The NRU, in partnership with JSB, come up with the JSB Gold Cup and Silver Cup. Those were in action this weekend with some local rugby action down at the coast and here in Windhoek as well. The NSSR Super League continued to deliver the action across across Namibia as well. And then the Gala that took place, the Brave Warriors campaign, in attempt to try and boost and motivate the national team to qualify for the first ever World Cup. That was also happening this weekend. And today officially marked the first day where the Billie Jean Cup is officially taking place in the capital city of Namibia, in Windhoek. So this competition is happening in Namibia for the first time. This is also deemed as the Women's World Cup in tennis. So we are all very excited for that one. But all you guys need to know is you can catch all the action live on OneUp2 and NTV. Will be bringing you the latest updates. So check out our social media pages if you want to know more about the Billie Jean Cup that's happening at the national, not at the national, but at the Central Tennis Courts here in Windhoek. We look forward to seeing how that goes down, as we know that we have a lot of countries that are participating. But more about all of this as we get right into the hit list. So first up on the hit list, we have a look at the Brave Warriors campaign that took place this weekend in attempt to try and raise funds for the national team to try and make their chances stronger at qualifying for the World Cup for the first time. It will be an historic moment for everyone in the country. So we do have, the NFA has a promo video, a journey video showing what it's going to take for the team to qualify for the World Cup. So let's quickly enjoy that video before we get back to business.
We are many roots, but one spirit. When we step in the field, dreams turn to reality. From the north to the south, from desert sands to city streets, we carry one hope for the ones who wear our colors. Not just 11, it's all of us.
Brilliant footwork here, technical ability. Coming in! Namibia have done it! Right at the net!
This is more than football. This is family. This is pride. This is Namibia. One team. One dream, one nation. We are Brave Warriors.
One team, one dream, one nation. Hopefully the team can qualify for the World Cup. I mean, there's only 4 games left, and this financial boost comes at the right time. So we'll hope to see the team qualifying. And this time the games won't be played in South Africa. The games will be played in Botswana. I think that makes things a little bit easier for our fellow Namibians to travel all the way to Botswana to watch the boys in action. So that's something to be excited about. And then the event that is fresh off the block that started off today, that's the Billie Jean Cup that's taking place in the capital city. That will be happening at the Central Tennis Courts here in Olympia at Windhoek. So we look forward to seeing how that goes down. Mariet Ngula, one of our reporters, is on duty. He did get to catch up with the Namibian captain Lesedi to just hear how ready they are for the competition. And we also did get some words from the team manager of Morocco. So stay tuned as we get to listen to this.
We are joined by Coach Simo, the team manager from Morocco. Coach Simo, welcome to Namibia. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling very, very good. I'm feeling like home.
Right. Okay, no, great stuff. Coach Simo, you said when you spoke earlier, you said you arrived on Monday. How has the country been treating you so far?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank all the Namibian Federation member for the hospitality and for the good feeling. We feel like home. Everybody is nice in the club. We were coming on Monday because we were playing 2 months in the clay court, and we need to make update with the surface. It's too fast, and with the altitude too. And I think that we had enough time to prepare ourselves to this competition.
Okay. We will be starting with the match in a couple of hours or minutes rather. Just tell us about the girls' preparedness. How prepared do you think they are at the moment?
I think that the level of girls, they don't need tennis or physical preparation. They need just to be adapted with the surface and with the altitude, as I said. And I think we had enough hours of practice. We make long session and short and intense session. We made all what we can do for a good preparation. And I think that they are ready to start this competition against Namibia. All the best for all the teams, and we hope that we will win as last year.
We are joined by the Namibian team captain, Lisedi Jacobs. Lisedi, how are you feeling today?
Oh, so excited. I'm happy and grateful that Namibia gets to host this prestigious event. And obviously the team, we are ready. I'm excited to play, and I can't wait to lead the team to their best abilities.
Oh, okay. Who's playing first? I understand your first game is with Morocco. Who's playing first though?
Yes, we're playing against Morocco, a great team, and we have Marie Ferensberg going on first and number 2, and we have Kirsten Kressman as the number 1 singles, and we're excited to play.
Okay, no, Lisedi, thank you so much for your time and all the best for today.
Thank you. Go Namibia!
We can hear the optimism with Lesedi there. We are all very excited to see how this tournament is going to go down, and we wish them the best of luck. Janiva Besaidenout is also Betroka there. She's one of the good players that we do have in Namibia, so I'm very excited to see how this competition goes down. But you can see the likes of Morocco are also very excited to be here. So, like I said, catch all the action live on DSTV channel 285, Go TV 25, and on OneUp2 as well. Check out our social media pages, SportRap, Republique, Namibian Sun, where you can now just find out more information as to when you can tune in. The games are going to be live every day from Monday to Friday from 2 until 5, and then on Saturday we expect the finals to start at 10 and then conclude at 12. So it's going to be a very wonderful tournament for tennis lovers. We'll be going for a short break, and after that we'll be talking about the NSSR.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts. Starting from $500 Namibian excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 Namibian per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared, Paratus.
Well, the NSSR Super League was in action this past weekend with no games taking place in Windhoek. Defending champions Windhoek High School traveled all the way to Ocho to take on Moria, while at the same time we saw last year's finalists Windhoek Gymnasium traveled all the way to Tsumeb to take on Tsumeb Gymnasium, and then we also had a coastal derby, and then we'll quickly have a look at the results to see how the matches went down this past weekend, and a few good wins for big teams, and some teams lost, like we see Moria also lost for the first time. This is how the log standing currently looks like, with Moria sitting on top of the table, still having played one game more than the defending champions. Windhoek High School, they sit in second. Tsumeb Gymnasium is in third. Windhoek Gymnasium is in fourth. Walvis by Private is in fifth. VAP occupy the sixth spot. VAP is the game that we are broadcasting this weekend as well. They take on Walvis by Private. That's going to be a very interesting game, because if they win, they can get past Walvis by, and if they lose, then Walvis by can gain momentum as well. So we look forward to seeing how that goes down. But one of the feature games that we did have happening this weekend, Walvis by Private took on Pro Ed Academy down at the coast in what was called the Coastal Derby, and Walvis Bay came out victorious, winning that match 36-17. But if we have a look at the results, El Natan took on Walvis Windhoek Afrikaans Private. They lost 38-17. Moria, a team that has not lost any games yet, they lost to the defending champions 31-19. Windhoek High School is a very strong team. Windhoek Gymnasium put on a good show as they beat Tumim Gymnasium down at Tumim, winning that game 29-7. And then Walvis Bay Private, who will be traveling all the way to Windhoek this upcoming weekend, beat Pro Air Academy in the Coastal Derby, winning the game 36-17. Leandra Moes was our reporter on duty at the Coastal Derby, and she did get us some footage of how the tries were scored. So we do have a clip of one try, and we also did get to hear a few words from the Walvis Bay captain. So let's have a look.
Julle die bragging rights, julle het vandag Pro het gewen 36-17. Hoe was hierdie wedstryd geweest?
Ons het die eerste helfte het ons baie geslek. Ons het verniet tries weggegee. Hulle het net uit ons foute uit gespeel eerste helfte, maar tweede helfte toe die coaches bietjie gepraat het, toe shape ons bietjie en ons het begin rugby speel.
Ja, nee. Die wind het ook so 'n bietjie gaan gebedaar. Hoe was dit in die eerste helfte geweest?
Die eerste helfte was vir ons lekker. Ons het saam met die wind gespeel. So ons het baie wat is die woord? Possessive gehad hier en hulle het in die possession wat ook.
Wat is op volgende vir julle teen? Wie speel julle volgende?
Ons speel volgende week vir WAP op WAP.
Okay. Wat is die plan daar?
Ja, dieselfde. Ons gaan maar daar probeer wen om in die Superliga te kan bly.
Boodskap aan jou spanmaat na hierdie
Ja,
week.
hulle het mooi gespeel. Die tweede helfte, die eerste helfte was shocking.
Dankie.
Very vital points, I might say, for Walvis Bay Private School, because now they can build momentum before they take on Windhoek Afrikaans Private in what is set to be a tough clash this upcoming weekend, live streamed on DSTV channel 285, GoTV 25 as well, and on our 1up2. So we have that to look forward to. But in other news, we also had some basketball action on Friday at the Windhoek Gym Hall, where we saw the KBA, that's the Commerce Basketball Association Premier League in action. Marit Ngula was our reporter on duty. He did get to catch up with two of the captains, not the captains but the coaches of the teams, to just hear what their thoughts were on how the teams were doing in the league so far. So let's have a listen at that.
How happy are you of the team's momentum so far? I mean, it's a back-to-back win.
Thank you. I should start to congratulate the opponent teams, BS, that those boys have been practice, have been pushing hard, and then they play well. Congratulations first for them. And then for our side about the games, it was an interesting game. We start not too bad, and we struggle to play man-to-man on the BS because BS is more fast than us, and then we create some gaps. There's a mistake that the BS shoot a lot of trees. That is a love also for them, but during the game, we try to focus on what is our mistakes, and then I think we get only on the third court. From there, and then we try to focus more on the defense, and then things start too slowly, and I think we got luck to close that gaps, and then create more difficult for opponents. By the way, it was an interesting game. We have to keep him push more. We have to work more hard, and for next game, especially because we still have one game for BS. And congratulations for the game, for the players. But I give more props for BS. And then so far as our side, we have to keep on working hard for that. As we won, congratulations for the players. But BS deserve also something for this game.
Okay, I know, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time and congratulations once again on the win.
Thank you very much.
What are your thoughts on that game and the overall performance?
I thought it was a good game. Wolves wanted to win. And I like that the boys came together. We have a lot of injuries, so it was really tough for us. But the guys stepped up and gave all the heads. And, well, we were lucky to win
Okay, coach. I mean, the team has had a good run in the season so far. What do you expect that to?
I think they're learning to play as a team. They are moving the ball more, and they now trying to trust each other, and that's what wins games.
Right. Okay, now, coach, thank you very much for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Cool.
So that's just some of the things that we did get to witness at the basketball that took place at the at the UNAM Gym Hall. So we'll be going for another short break, and after that we'll be back with the weekend drop, and we'll be having a look at the JSB Gold Cup. Well, the JSB Gold Cup brought a lot of joy to a lot of local rugby fans, with some games that were scheduled to take place in the capital city of Windhoek. And we also did see the defending champions of the NRU Premier League down in action at the coast as they took on Trasco United. But the game that we did broadcast was the match between FNB UNAM and FNB Grootfontein. This was the opener, one of the first matches in the first round of the JSB Gold Cup. So we are all very excited to see how that match went down before we talk about anything else. So let's quickly have a look at those highlights.
Uitgedraf in hulle eerste wedstryd in die JSB Goue beker. Die besoekers uit die noorde wat deur die tonnel draf aan die begin van die wedstryd. Tweede asem vir die Klap Rugby Liga met hierdie nuwe toevoeging. Grootfontein die bal hier na die kantlyn toe geskop het vir Lazarus Joseph. Hulle hou hom lewendig Grootfontein. Damin Bazardin grond toe gebring is daar, strafskop aan Grootfontein toegeken. Dis Maree wat die eerste bloed getrek het vir die besoekers. Jaag hom tussen die pale deur in die 10de minuut van die wedstryd, 3-0 voorsprong vir Grootfontein, en dan daardie skoppie land reg onder die pale en spring in die hande van Rushano van Rooi van UNAM. Hy rond hom af, reg voor die pale ook, 'n maklike 2 punte om by te voeg vir CJ Kutsie. 7-3 Grootfontein aanhou veg, rolmaal beweging wat hulle gaan afrond, daar val oor die doellyn met Wikus Jacobs die kaptein, en Hakker wat die laaste man is wat opgestaan het. Maree kon nie die 2 punte byvoeg nie. In die 17de, 18de minuut, 1 punt verskil tussen hierdie 2 spanne. Kustings Minjoy op die aanval, die slot, Plaatjies, Kutsie, al die pad na die buitekant toe hier, waar Bekes afrond vir UNAM. Weer jou Fiku, nommer 5 slot met die kopband, wat gedryf het, hulle wen die strafskop, en AJ Zal tik hom vinnig, hy beer daar tussen 2 spelers deur, al 2 van hulle groot manne. En nog 'n slag CJ Kutsie, wat die 2 punte byvoeg vir UNAM. 19-11 vir daardie voorsprong gerek in die 32ste minuut. Grootfontein gaan lê natuurlik nooit, die te groot gaping oopgegaan langs die loskram vir Damin Bazardin wat afgerond het. Grootfontein op die aanval, Bazardin aan Franklin Bush toe, hy hak af met die skepskop. tussen die pale deur. Die skeieregter blaas die fluitjie met die hand in die lug. 'n Geskoot van Maree met die bal tussen die pale deurjaag. Goeie UNAM om ver na buite toe, daar vinnig terug na binne toe. Roshano van Rooi, nee, skoning Brandon Denklinger daar met die fyn trapwerk. Wat nog 5 punte bygevoeg het vir UNAM. Nog 'n slaggie vir doelskop wat bykom vir CJ Coetzee. Grootfontein op die aanval. Jan Littig wat die bal so in een hand dra. Franklin Bush wat gekeer word. Deur Jane hier na agter toe. En dan daai aangee agter die manne se rug in die hande gekry. Deur Faustinus Angora van UNAM. Wat triomfantlik daar tussen die pale deurduik. 33-18, dit was die halftyd telling hier by UNAM in Windhoek. Dit sou 'n verbeterde poging veg van Grootfontein om die bordjies te verhang. Nooit gaan lê nie. Eers na regs en toe na links geslaan, waar die 3 uiteindelik toegeken is. Ook UNAM, AJ Zaal daar met die vinnige tikskoppie, deurgestorm deur UNAM. Die 7 punte was hulle enigste punte gewees in die tweede helfte van hierdie wedstryd. 15 punte aangeteken deur Grootfontein. Vanaf die strafskop getik op die 5 meter lyn, haal Bazardine hom weer uit. Speel hom in die agterlyn af en is Janu Otto die voorryman wat onder die pale oorval vir daardie 3. Is die voorlaaste van die wedstryd. En nog 'n strafskop af, Grootfontein wat hier na die diskant toe gespeel het. En dan daardie netjiese afstamp voor hy afrond in die regterhoekie vir Grootfontein. Eindtelling 40-35 in die guns van UNAM.
Well, and that's how the games concluded with UNAM beating Grootfontein 40-30. Before we do move on to Ari, let's quickly just have a look at how the results panned out this past weekend and how the 4 games went down. And looking at the results, Kudus, defending champions of the NRU Premier League, beat United 43-14 comfortably. UNAM beating Grootfontein 40-35, and Wanderers beating Rehoboth 43-37. Very interesting match, of course. And then if we have a look at the log standings, it's still very early. But after round 1, Kudu sit on top, Wanderers in second, UNAM in third, Rehoboth in fourth, Grootfontein in fourth, Rehoboth in fifth, and Trasco United in sixth. So that's how the top 6 looks like. And we'll be looking forward to seeing how that goes down. And the rest of the teams also now play in the Silver Cup. That's the likes of Western Suburbs, Rio Falcon, Dolphins as well. So those are the teams that are playing in the Silver Cup. But viewers, that's all the time that I do have for you today. We'll see you tomorrow again. Same time, same place. Goodbye.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with Formula 1 racing news. It was the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it is still McLaren that dominates, and it was Lando Norris that won the Hungarian Grand Prix. He was in first position, followed closely by his teammate Oscar Piastri rather. It was a close finish, they were very close to each other. It was just different strategies that allowed Lando Norris to win. And on the points table now, it is still Oscar Piastri leading, 284 points, followed by Lando Norris, 275 points, very close. close. And then in third position, it is Max Verstappen, last year's winner of the championship, 187 points, and it is George Russell on 172 in his Mercedes. So there's a few weeks break now, a summer break. It will be the 31st of August, the end of the month. It will again be the Grand Prix, the Netherlands Grand Prix. Moving on to Tour de France, it is cycling. It was a very exciting tour. It finished over the weekend, and it was a French woman. It was Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, and she won for the first time in 36 years that a French woman won the Tour de France Femme, and it was a great performance on the last day, stage 9. Difficult finish right in the mountains, and she finished 20 seconds ahead of Demi Vollering of the Netherlands. So it was earlier Kim Lecourt-Pinard from Mauritius that was leading. She had the yellow jersey in the midweek, but she battled in the mountains and finished outside of the top 10. Continuing international sports news with golf news, it was a British Open for women that was concluded over the weekend at the Royal Porthcawl, that was in Wales, and it was Mia Yamashita, she's from Japan, that won the tournament. She's 24 years old. That's her first major she ever won in golf, in women's golf, and she finished on a total of -11 for the 4 rounds. It was 2 shots ahead of Charlie Hull of England and also Minami Katsa, also from Japan. Southern African interest, the best placed player was Cassandra Alexander. She was +5, and also some of the highest seed world ranking players. It was Lydia Ko on 3 over par, and Nelly Korda, the world number 1, also on 3 over par. They were tied for 36. To close off today's international sports news, it is rugby news. It is the British and Irish Lions concluded their tour to Australia. It was a third and final test. It was the home team Australia that won the test by 22 points to 12, and it is the series that ends 2-1 after the Lions won the first 2 tests. The Lions tried to achieve something that was last done in 1974. It was last in 1974 that Lions team could win 3 consecutive tests, but it didn't happen in Australia, so Australia won the third and final test. Now Australia head to South Africa. They're going to play in the Rugby Championship with 2 tests in South Africa on the 16th and the 23rd of August. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day. We talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.